World Environment Day, it is 5th June this year 2024, is being celebrated with the theme Land Restoration, Desertification and Drought Resilience. These are the very important aspects, especially in the context of biochar, as biochar can really play an important role in all the three aspects mentioned in the current theme. World Environment Day is an international event, and this is the biggest international day for the environment led by the United Nations Environment Program and held annually since 1973. And it is one of the largest global platform for environmental outreach, and it is celebrated by millions of people across the world. This year's World Environment Day campaign focuses on land restoration, desertification and drought resilience under the slogan Our Land, Our Future. And the Kingdom of United Arabia is hosting this 2024 World Environment Day global celebrations. Here are some of the solutions for land restoration, desertification and drought resilience challenges using the biochar, which is one of the best materials that is available to restore, regenerate and address the sustainability issues related to land, climate change, drought and food security. Enhancing soil nutrients is one of the important aspects where biochar helps retain nutrients in the soil and reducing the need for chemical fertilizers and also promotes sustainable agriculture. Another aspect is, in the context of climate change, soil moisture is an important aspect, and especially in the already existing deserts where we have lighter soils and like sandy soils, the porous structure of biochar will enhance the soil's ability to retain water or moisture, and it will make the soils resilient to drought conditions. This is an important aspect, especially where water is scarce and even the irrigation water use efficiency is not achieved much. And restoring soil fertility is another important aspect. The biochar is part of the total carbon, and in the presence of biochar, the organic carbon or soil organic matter would increase over a period. The total microbial density would also increase. Therefore, the overall fertility of the soils, and there is an improvement in the structure of the soils. Again, this combating desertification, most of the semi-arid environments where soils are very fast getting converted into desert, especially in the semi-arid environments where desertification is happening very fast. So this combating desertification is an important aspect where biochar helps to restore degraded lands and prevent desert expansion by improving the overall biomass or growth of any vegetation in the area. And another important aspect is improving overall crop yields. This is one of the important aspects. So here the food security is also an important issue. By adopting or applying this biochar, we can increase the food production up to 2x or twice or even more. Biochar improves the soil structure, texture and overall nature, and it also reduces the soil erosion because of the change in the soil structure. Overall, biochars will improve the biodiversity right from the microbial biodiversity, fungi, protozoa, nematodes, arthropods and many other life, as well as even in the wilder areas. Overall, the local biodiversity also gets improved over a period because the soil fertility has improved. Therefore, we could also see changes like plant kingdom or animal kingdom, biodiversity improving in that area where biochar is applied. By addition of this biochar into the soils, we can improve the overall carbon sequestration as well as reducing the greenhouse gas emissions and mitigating climate change and addressing the global warming and other challenges. So this is a way not only adopting for improving the biodiversity or overall utilization of the land resources or making the land resources more useful, as well as addressing the global challenges such as climate change. And ultimately, the whole thing would address the livelihoods of the indigenous communities who are highly dependent on the land for agriculture or food or to sustain their livelihoods. And this would also increase their livelihood opportunities and ultimately to combat land degradation and desertification and enhance their livelihoods and overall improve their resilience to the vulnerability that they have because of all the conditions that we have. We can address these challenges holistically, promoting environmental sustainability and improving the resilience of ecosystems and communities. Land restoration is a key pillar of the UN Decade on Ecosystem Restoration, that is from 2021 to 2030. So this had been already declared, and this gels with the current theme of the World Environment Day. Apart from that, Sustainable Development Goal number 15, this is also very important in this context, that is land restoration, desertification and drought resilience. Goal number 15 says protect, restore and promote sustainable use of terrestrial ecosystems, sustainably manage forests, combat desertification and halt and reverse land degradation and halt biodiversity loss. Paragraph 33 of the 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development focuses on the linkage between sustainable management of the planet's natural resources and social and economic development, as well as on strengthen cooperation on desertification, dust storms, land degradation, and drought, and promote resilience and disaster risk reduction. The economic and social significance of a good land management, including soil and its contribution to economic growth and social progress, is recognized in paragraph 205 of the Future We Want. In this context, member states express their concern on the challenges posed to the sustainable development by desertification, land degradation, and drought, especially for Africa. Desertification includes land degradation in arid, semi-arid, and dry subhumid areas resulting from various factors including climate variations and human activities. Desertification affects as much as one-sixth of the world's population, 70% of all dry lands, and one quarter of the total land area of the world. It results in widespread poverty as well as in the desertation of as well as in the degradation of billions of hectares of rangeland and cropland. The UN Decade on Ecosystem Restoration is a rallying call for the protection and revival of ecosystems all around the world for the benefit of people and nature. Only with healthy ecosystems we can enhance people's livelihoods, counteract climate change, and stop the collapse of biodiversity.